Hello everyone and welcome. So before I get this video started, guys, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all the love and support, the comments, the feedback. I try to always reply to my comments so that you guys know that I read every single one. Sometimes I'm at work or doing something else and I'll read the comment and I don't quite get back to or to reply to it. And, I apologize for that, but sometimes they do get lost in the shuffle. Now, a couple of weeks ago on a video, I received a comment. I was at work, or it was early morning or something. It doesn't matter. I read part of the comment, and I didn't really read the whole thing through. Basically, the gentleman was saying, hey, I watched your video. I went back and watched some other ones, and that's kind of where I tuned everything out, going, hey, that's cool. The more views, the better. But you ever have one of those times where you kind of read through something, you breeze through it, and you're like, what did I just read? So I had to go back and reread the comment, and basically it was an invite to a realm. I was going to call it a server, but we don't technically have servers on this game. I will refer to it back and forth just because I'm an idiot. But anyway, I was invited to a realm, and you can see here I'm actually invited to 2 different realms, but we won't play on that. The collab craft, that's something completely different. Don't worry about that. But it's called console craft. So let's load this up, and I want to take you guys on a little bit of a tour to start this this new series. So let's jump in here. Come on. It's taking a little longer than it's expected. All right. So I made sure I signed out right here in the Hall of Fame. And you can see everybody's faces along the wall. And you can see the fog starting to roll in. There must be a thunderstorm. Oh, come on. Of course there is. I'm recording. Why wouldn't there be? I wanted to jump in and kind of do like a little intro. Bam! With the Console Craft logo. These guys worked really hard on putting this thing together. There's every full block in the game used, including the varying colors of different blocks and so on and so forth. There's some stairs and whatnot used. They even use pistons and TNT, and I thought it was really cool. I wanted to jump in and kind of show you guys to start off. They were missing mycelium when I was showing this, and there it is. So anyway, there's some amazing builds on this, like this little angel statue. There's another statue over here. You guys kind of saw it when we came in. I might need to try to make a bed real quick and then really start this intro. So I need to get my face up on the wall. I was told that I can at any time. So here's the other little, it's like a demon. I don't know. But we'll get back to that. This mug right here, it takes a little bit to build, and I've never built it, so yeah. We'll try it later on. Don't touch my knob. So let's jump in here, see if there's any kind of wool or wood. Maybe some string, we can make some wool. Anyway, I'm going to take you guys, not a tour of the whole server as a whole, because I haven't even been everywhere yet. I'll take you kind of to the places that I frequent the most, and you guys can kind of see what's going on. I got a server tour by the host of the server, but it was a lot of oohing and ahhing, so I wasn't really paying attention to everything that he said. So let's see. Got 2 white wool here. I don't want the diorite. I don't know, since they changed the beds to being colored, can we still just put any wool in here, or does it have to be... No, I think they all have to be the same color. We're gonna try it anyway. Yeah, it's all gotta be the same color. I think I saw some bone meal in here. I know I saw some bones. We'll get us a bed. We'll sleep the night away. We'll sleep the thunderstorm away. I am the only one on the server at the moment. And there we go. Make us a white bed. That's kind of a pain that we can't just use any old color, but that's all right. Perfect. Now this area, this Hall of Fame, is still a work in progress. You can see there's still another little workroom over here. That's better. So console craft, that's what this is called. This is all the faces of the players. Not all the players, but obviously I was told I can put my face up at any time and we'll expand the area as needed. So this is kind of the first area I was shown on the server, and we'll get to that eventually. Let's see. Looking good on time. The person that dug this out and put these slabs here, I've done that as well in one of my old bases. That's a pain to get that nice angle there, so hats off to them. There's a little bit of our nether hub there. This is the actual where you spawn in right here in the CC logo. And this is where I first spawned in, and of course you can see some pretty amazing things from here right off the bat. We got the nether hub, we got the clock tower, we've got this giant tree. I've yet to even be in, or have been in. But of course this caught my eye, the giant pickaxe. This is a community mining area where people had started strip mining. I've done some mining myself down here, got some basic tools. I was given a kit, and I ended up dying I was working on some blaze farms, but we got our basic sugarcane, melon, we've got potato, carrots. I think these are carrots. Potatoes are over here. We got some pumpkins. We got some wheat. And all the basics that you guys need to. We got a little fishing grotto here with sky access. So if you want to wait for some farms to grow up or mature, do some fishing at the same time, you can. These aren't automated over here, but farms nonetheless. So then this is where we start the strip mining. If you follow the diorite to the left there's a skeleton grinder. I actually recently just found that out. So I still am learning. I've been through some of these places mining. But yeah, man, we definitely got some things going on. I don't know who these starter farms are, but I have definitely used them. And of course, I just replant them, and then I kind of chill over here for a little bit and let it grow up. This wasn't here last time I was down here. Anyway, that's enough of this area. I've been down here for quite a minute getting some iron for a different project. And then, oh yeah, this little crafting bench and these 4 furnaces was another little work area I was in. I never cleaned it up. I need to go back and clean that stuff up so it's not just sitting there, but we will get there. We will get there. Like I said, I don't know whose tree this is, but it's amazing. Haven't even been in there. I might go peek my head in there later and see what's going on. We've got, this is for project help. If we have projects that we want to build and we need things, we can put it up in here. And people can come by and start donating stuff like the grass for the passive farm. This castle here, this wall is actually new. Not here, but directly in front of me. The upper part of the wall is brand new, so somebody's still working on it. Now, down here is where I spend a lot of time trying to get all the items that I was given back, like a sword and a bow and all that stuff. But we've got a zombie grinder in here, and we'll kill off some of these zombies. So while we're killing these zombies off, obviously I'm starting a new series here. There's a chest here with armor and stuff that we can pull out and smelt for nuggets. That's what this furnace is. I typically load it up with some coal and do some smelting, but this isn't really going to, it's going to impact my survival series on my island, but it's not going to take over that series. I'm still going to work on that island, and it's just, I don't know how often, you know what I mean? I was doing weekly videos, and now, until I get some things ironed out, I want to get going on this server, so it might not be weekly, but we're still going to try. This video should release Thursday, and then I'll hopefully have a island video releasing on Sunday, but we will see. And if things work out too, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow for the first time officially. Look for a video. I will post a video on YouTube. I'll post it on Twitter. And then for those of you still watching the video, there is a Discord for the Console Craft server. You guys can go and check it out. And there's some great people in the community, great streamers that are Console Craft members. And then there's also some other things you guys can do, watch some streams and try to get hooked up on the follower realm if interested. But there's certain requirements, and all that's laid out in the Discord. So I had a little starting area just kind of right over here. Looks like somebody's been growing some trees. I already cleaned up my stuff and moved on. I don't know whose builds these are, but they are nice. I'm gonna come back here. Give me your meat. Oh, some cooked chicken for me. Thank you. Let's see. I'm looking for... Oh, it's right there. I passed it. This little building right here is an area I frequent, and I've been doing some work down in the basement. It's a pretty nice little hut. But if we go down here, these guys already have a full functioning village breeder. And the villagers come down here, down the chute, and then we can hit the button and pop them out with a dispenser. There's no minecarts in there. Actually, after I recorded this video, I went around and found about 8 minecarts and loaded that dispenser up, just trying to do my duties on the server. So I come down here and trade. We got a few. I think this is a cartographer, and then we got another librarian. I know that the guys are missing... sharpness and unbreaking for a villager. So like I said, trying to do my due diligence. But here's the farm. We can send them to the library, or we can send them to the church. We've got different paths that we can take these guys on. Back here is how you get to fill the dispenser. Like I said, I just put 8 minecarts I think in there. There's a lot of random chests just kind of dotted around. This one's for the cleric. I've been doing some trading with him. Anyway, the random chests dotted around, I've been taking stuff out and moving it and placing it in other chests that aren't just kind of dotted around our area here to clean it up a little bit. And I'll continue to work on that later. So the other area that I frequent quite often lately, one of the first areas I was shown, is this little house here. Gorgeous build. Makes my stuff look like crap. It's a library. They've got different librarians sitting in here mending. We got 2 different mendings, protection, silk touch. I think it's... This guy has silk touch for 5 emeralds. Yeah, that was the mending. One of these guys is more expensive than the other, and I just bought mending off of the more expensive one because I needed mending. So, let's go down here. We got a track where we can send villagers right there in, and then we can go through and eventually put them up in the library above us. Like I said, I think the only real villagers these guys are lacking, major one, is Unbreaking 3, and then I haven't found anybody with sharpness to redo my sword. That's why I have Smite on it instead. So those are most of the areas that I frequent throughout spawn. I will show you guys that I took a little trip about southwest of the spawn and found myself a little area. We will be visiting that in a minute, and that's where I'm setting up my base. But here is the church. I've yet to actually be inside this thing. This is beautiful. Hell of a lot better than I could build. Little piano. So there's, you know, I build a lot different. I don't build like this, but when I see people build like this, it's gorgeous, and then it kind of makes me feel like my stuff is inferior. But we got a graveyard here with all the members, not all the members, but most of the members of the server, and kind of funny messages on how they died. I don't know if I've got one yet, but I know Daniel's going to put one in eventually. So you guys can read those as I kind of go past them. Like I said, there's some real talent. Console Craft is actually a pretty decent sized server and got quite the following. I didn't know that there was something like this on the console editions, which is why I was just doing my own thing. But I am excited and so happy that these guys found me and invited me to play along with them. So we're definitely going to do our best to make this a better server. And obviously playing on a multiplayer level. Oh, hey, Fire. How's it going? We'll say hello in just a second. Obviously playing on a multiplayer level is going to be a lot different than me just kind of playing on my island and doing something. So farms are going to be a hell of a lot bigger. Yeah. How's it going? Howdy. Normally I just build little rinky-dink farms and I spend my time AFKing. I don't want to spend too much time AFKing on this server, as I don't want to eat up, you know, any potential spots and stuff like that for other people to play. Clock tower that holds the dragon egg. This is awesome build. Let's see. I need to go over to the nether portal and we are going to head through. One of the first things I was doing on this world was I was working on a blaze farm. I ended up having a real bad day on the server and got killed a multitude of times back to back. So I've kind of knocked that on the head for now. I will definitely get back to it once I get reset up with some armor and stuff. But then I took to finding my base. And then, of course, after I found an area, I went ahead and linked it up. This is our nether hub. It's got the different directions, north, east, south, and of course west. This is amazing. I would have never thought to put Purpur and Prismarine together. But each direction has signs stating, you know, what's where, whose bases are where. Somebody had an unfortunate accident with a creeper here. And I went through and fixed it. I put this sign up saying I don't know the bases or the sites. I'm probably going to go ahead and go through that area and figure all that out, because my base is this way. And Firestorms is right there to the right of me. Daniel's is to the left up here, and then there's mine. Anyway, we linked up the nether portal. We don't have the coordinates turned on the realm. So it was a little bit of a pain, but we got it linked up, and yeah, that was another couple deaths. I think I had about 5 or 6 deaths that day. It was a really bad day. I got kicked from the realm, and I lost my wings just getting kicked. I spawned back in, no wings. No wings in my chest. It was all bad. Started with the blaze killing me, and then I fell in lava, and then I died from an enderman, then a creeper explosion. Yes. Oh, man. I've steadily been digging this tunnel out. Every time I make a trip back and forth, I kind of dig a little more out until I got to this 3x3, and now I'm going to start working on gathering blocks to make myself a pretty tunnel here. So let's go through, and I will show you guys the area in which I spawned in, which is a nice big flat land. I've got a starter area here, living out underneath the stars, just checking for baddies. This building to my right, stay tuned. The next episode, you guys will see all that. I got going, man. I got started on this farm, or on this world. So this is the direct center of my base, or at least center of what I want to make center. And I've got some plans. Get out of here. And I'm going to get started on those very soon. But yeah, I built that building behind me, and what is inside of it, just wanted to get that up and running, because that kind of dictates the start of this. So it's a nice little project. Stay tuned, you guys will see it. Now what? I should be killing those zombies. I've got Smite 5 on there. Huh. Interesting. Well, we got some mountains in the background. We've got a decently flat area here to build. So, yeah, we're going to get to it here soon. I'm going to try to stream maybe tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We'll see. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little server tour. Next video, we'll get into some actual stuff. And that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Check out the Discord. Check me out on Twitter. And we will see you on the next one.